What's up, YouTube fans? We're back again. Of course, we are down one crewman, unfortunately. Mr. T-Man is not going to make it today. But we do have our favorite reviewer, Mr. Pick for Life.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? Pour one out for T-Man. He's not dead or anything, but I don't know.
Representing Toy Dojo with the Toy Dojo t-shirt.
Oh, yeah. Check this out. I even got staff on the back.
Oh, nice. Yeah, mine doesn't say staff. I got a t-shirt, but it doesn't say staff on it.
Sucks to be you.
So what did you get since you just showed the t-shirt off? What else?
No, this is from like my last one. I actually haven't gotten anything from Toy Dojo. I am anticipating my Unicron, which is coming.
Oh yeah, it shipped.
Yeah, so I actually ended up canceling my order from HasLab and going through Eddie. So he just shipped mine today. If you see on Facebook, you can see he has a whole bunch of them just sitting outside the shop. It's a funny picture.
Wait, you bought it from Eddie?
Was that?
You bought it from Eddie?
Yeah, you didn't see? He was selling them.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
Yeah. So yesterday, or maybe the day before yesterday, I was randomly at Target, and so I picked up a bunch of goodies. I picked up these guys, even though everybody knows I don't really buy a lot of first part like mainline stuff, but I end up getting like the hunting bug. So
yeah,
I'll be like, oh man, people want this, so I want it. And then I never like do anything with it. But these actually look really good. You and T-Man have been talking a lot about these, so I'm interested. The only one they didn't have in the deluxes was Scourge, and unfortunately, I didn't see any of the Wave 2, so I didn't see Dinobot or who else is in Wave 2? Dinobot and Inferno.
Airwave?
No, Inferno.
Oh, Inferno, yeah.
And then I did finally get one of these. I haven't opened him up yet either, but he looks awesome. He's very big. So that's really all I got. The rest of my stuff, since I haven't been buying Transformers, no new releases really. I've been buying a lot of arcade stuff, like arcade controllers. So I got like 1, 2, 3 new controllers down here, and then another one up there. So been buying a bunch of stuff like that.
For like PlayStation.
Yeah. And then I have a bunch of stuff that's coming. So Eddie did end up getting the Transcraft Bumblebee finally, so I'm waiting for that. I'm also getting that Thunder Warrior, which is the Bumblebee movie Blitzwing, not the Toy World one, but the other one, Mechanical Studio.
I'm curious about that piece.
Yeah, so I'm getting that, and then I think that's it. So all that stuff will probably come in and show that off next month. But that's it for me. What'd you get?
I got a few things. Actually, let me say hi to some of these people. YOLO Swag, what's up? Johan, Kaizen, 3 live stream. I think that's, he used to be, I don't know why he changed his name. P-A-K. I think he's P-A-K.
Okay. I'm going to be on his live stream on Friday. He asked me to join his live stream on Friday.
Oh, nice.
Hey, you didn't send me the actual link yet. You just sent me a test email, testing123, but I didn't get it.
There you go. Send him the link. Michael Rogers, Phil Martis, all our usuals. Asaf, thanks for joining us.
That is the longest name I've ever seen. Skaten Goku, Legolas.
Yeah, I actually was trying to understand it earlier. Like I just couldn't read it.
It says Skaten Goku, Legolas, for life, YOLO Swag.
It's a long name. I got this thing, and I think you got this too, but I don't know. This is
thumbs down.
They messed this up. I got this guy, which is really good right now. He's currently in the top spot for Figure of the Year, but it's early in the year. I like this a lot. I don't usually keep that kind of stuff. I got to look at these, which are really cool. These are the effects parts for Fans Toys, for Megatron, for Thomas, for a whole bunch of stuff. Those are up on my channel. There's one I haven't actually shown yet, which, let me just grab it. So, this is for the Gundam RX-78 Perfect Grade. He gave me blast effects for that. So I'm going to review this a little bit later. That'll be fun. Then a whole bunch of like retail stuff I'm not going to bother showing. But like all those Walmart exclusive or Walmart reissues, they're kind of they're okay, but they're basically Titan's Return, and they repackaged it and like putting it out back again.
Yeah, welcome to like 4 years ago.
Yeah, it's pretty old. All right, let's jump into news. Let me get my screen up here. We actually have a lot of news, though. I went to look, and I thought, oh, there's not going to be much. And then as soon as I started looking, I was like, man, there's a lot of stuff. So this is literally 2 days ago. We have the Hasbro Commander Class Rodimus Prime. Peek and T seem to like this a lot. I don't know. I'm not sure about myself.
I didn't say I like it a lot, but you're like hating on it. You're like, derpy face. I'm like, what? I think the face looks fine.
I stand by that. I still think his face is a little wonky. Body looks nice. I mean, this chest and legs look like what I would expect it to.
So you're calling him a Rodimus Butterface?
Rodimus Butterface. So apparently he comes with a sword, and obviously his typical gun, a blast effect. And we don't know if there's anything else, but so far that's what we know.
Well, we know he has a trailer.
And the trailer, yeah, there's this trailer. Makes the old classic battle station. It looks like they put a little paint on this gun, so that's cool.
Yeah, I can never trust the paint applications until they actually come out.
Yeah, that's true. They did that last time, and then we found out that it wasn't on there. So
Optimus Prime's like legs and everything like that.
Right. That really annoyed me because they did it again for Kingdom Optimus, and I bought it and I got it, and it's all gray. I was really annoyed.
Why would you buy that same figure?
Well, I got the wave. So when you get the wave, they give you both leaders together. They package them together, and so it was coming automatic, and then exact same figure. So the thing about this guy is he's a leader class, or sorry, commander class. So he's $80, but he roughly comes with the same amount of stuff as the leader class Optimus, and he's about the same size, we think, as leader Optimus. So I don't know. Maybe he's got more articulation, more detail. There's his car mode.
I mean, he looks bulkier for sure.
So T-Man was saying, and unfortunately he couldn't join us today, but he was saying that this is a photoshopped picture, and it really doesn't sit like that. It actually sits a little bit further in. Maybe, that's a speculation. I kind of see that because look, between these two pictures, it looks like the exact same thing. But then again, I see the yellow spoiler right here. So
I don't know. I know they're pretty good with their Photoshop. So,
but either way, it does look pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna get this and check it out. You buying this?
Like I said, I still probably don't plan on buying it, but then I'll see it and I'll be like, "Ooh, shiny," and I'll buy it.
You'll get FOMO.
And then never open it. Yeah. I always have FOMO. I don't know. I have so much stuff, like mainline
FOMO
stuff
buy.
I just never open.
You and your FOMO buys.
Yeah.
So this is a Kingdom. I forgot. This is a Kingdom release, not a Studio Series release, which is interesting. Not sure why they chose to do it in the Kingdom line. But
I mean, I guess technically he doesn't really come out, and he comes out at the very end of the movie, so I don't know.
Was his wheels like this, black? I don't even remember.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think they're like gray, like the silver. I think the Masterpiece one is silver hubcaps. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think it is too. Anyway, there it is. That's coming out. Did they give a date? I don't think they gave a date yet.
No. All I know is it's hella expensive in Japan, so.
Yeah, it was what, 130 or 120?
Something like that.
130 on Japan, and it's at 13,000 yen, which kind of had us confused because it's supposed to be $80 in the United States, and 130 yen doesn't translate to $80. So.
RD Discouraged. I thought the same thing. He said DX9 carry. He definitely has more of a carry vibe to him. especially with the high spoiler that sits up. I thought that's one of the things I actually disliked about it, but I'm hoping the spoiler can actually slide up and down.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it slides right into that groove there, but we don't really know. Figure quality has gotten worse these past few years. I don't know. I mean, they've been hit or miss. So Jetfire was pretty nice, honestly. I felt like that was pretty good quality. And so was Skylinks. Although some people had floppy wings. My first one had floppy wings. Did you buy that and not open it?
Skylinks?
Yeah.
I did have one. It's probably on the shelf in the storage room.
All right, we're back to having more Devastator wars. So this is Magic Square's Devastator.
Yeah, it's the Legends series.
Legend scale, yes. I'm sorry, the Legend scale Devastator wars. But damn, that looks good.
Yeah, it looks really good. I like the proportions. I like it better than the New Age one in terms of proportions. He just looks a lot bulkier. Yeah. I mean, obviously he has a lot of parts forming going on, but I dig it. I think it looks great.
You're saying the pants, right? The pants are separate?
Yeah, I gotta assume based on what I've seen in the photos. I think like even the pants and the forearms, yeah.
Either way, I mean, I don't even care because it looks so darn good. And the colors here, it's even more accurate than Constructor because Constructor had like the colors were off here.
Yeah, yeah, he didn't have like the hip pieces that were purple and the crotch that was purple.
Yeah,
I do. I'm not gonna lie. The whole toe thing throws me off. Did you notice that?
Oh, this?
His left foot has a toe.
But isn't that accurate though?
I don't know.
I remember looking. I was like, "What is that?" And I went and looked, and it actually had it. I might be wrong, but I think I remember looking at the G1. I'll try to bring it up later. But we do have individual bots.
Oh, so. You're right. You're right. The animation one does have a toe.
Right? Okay, that's what I thought. Let me see.
Yeah, I just looked it up. All right. You got me, Magic Square. Although I'm not gonna lie, I don't really love the feel of the Magic Square plastic. It feels a little bit weird.
Well, here's
I like the design.
The individual bot. That's got some really nice articulation. I mean, that looks great. There's the vehicle mode. That looks a little more simplified.
Yeah.
Almost like the G1 toy.
Yeah. No painted windows.
Well, do you think I'm not sure this is final. This might not be final.
I mean, probably not, but yeah. I just thought it was interesting that they painted the front, but not the side.
My guess is it's not final, but we don't know.
Well, I mean, even their Optimus Prime, they did the same thing. Like I have him right here. I think they only painted the front windows and not the side. Oh, God.
Yeah. What's really cool, though, is that this thing has a ton of articulation, even in the combined mode. I mean, that looks great. Here's the back. So apparently you have a switch-out barrel. You can have purple or you can have green.
Don't care.
I just think that's, for a tiny little thing like this, that's pretty impressive that they're doing that. Here's the scrapper. They just put this out like today, I think.
Yeah, I think Scrapper was always my favorite of the Constructicons.
See, so he's not painted. Look, because you can tell, like his face isn't painted. I think these are unpainted prototypes, if I had to guess. Right?
Yeah. Obviously this is, but I just thought it was interesting that they painted the front of the cab for the foot, but then they didn't paint the side. But yeah, like I said, all these samples ones, we never know. Yeah.
All right. Moving on. Oh, there's his vehicle mode. I mean, that also looks like a retail figure.
Like the way the front and the scoop, the armature of the scoop, it kind of reminds me, if I'm not mistaken, of the Combined Wars Devastator, the way it kind of works. Maybe not.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like it has little cute elements from everything, right? Elements from Constructor, elements from the Unite Warriors or Combined Wars.
Let's go on the Voyager.
Hey, what's up, Lil? Yeah, I meant to say hi. I put his message up and didn't say anything. All right, so that's the Magic Square, guys. This is weird. He's got his back arms are at an angle. That's unique. I haven't seen that before.
Yeah.
Usually they're straight. All right. Then we've maybe it comes later. We have the New Age one too. So we're gonna take a look at that one. This is so I debated whether to put this in or not because it's Mechanic Studio. I don't know much about the company, but I heard that they KO other companies. I think this is unique, right? It's a unique mold.
I honestly have no idea.
So I think early on they were copying other third-party Legends class. This is Legend class. And then they started making their own stuff. But this looks pretty good for Legends class. It's a nice looking blaster. And then you got Ramhorn. Is that his name?
Yeah, I'm always down for some mini cassettes.
It's pretty good looking cassette player though. Looks really nice. And there's his gun. It's a little wide in the pants area. Right? I mean, it's got some thunder thighs, but overall, it's pretty good. I like it.
Hey, man, different shapes for different people. All right.
Yeah. Are you buying Legends?
Oh, no production says that's a KO of the Magic Square.
Is it? Oh, okay. That's why I was skeptical of putting this up.
Well, I actually thought it might be because like the hands look just like Optimus Prime's hands, and like you could definitely, and even like the way the hips are, it reminds me of another figure from Magic Square. They have a very distinctive style in how they design their figures.
So why would they? Why make a remold of the same thing?
I think they usually oversize them.
Oh, I see. Okay, I understand. So this is probably bigger than Legends.
Yeah, I mean, I remember that they typically do oversize.
Well, then this is probably useless as well because it's probably a remold.
I mean, if people are still interested, I'm sure.
Yeah, This is Mechanic Toys Poison, their version of Octane. There's a truck mode. This is probably also a Magic Square copy. Although I've never seen this.
I don't remember.
I don't remember ever seeing this figure.
Oh, I don't know. I'm actually looking at the robot mode that looks familiar, but then it probably could just be any other Octane that I'm thinking of.
3 live seams. That's how we like them. Thighs. Thick thighs. Yeah, I don't remember seeing this. And we definitely never looked at it in our stream. But it could be a copy. Someone in the comments, let us know if this is a KO. I don't normally like to report KO, but it looks good. I don't know. It's a good looking bot.
Yeah, I like the robot mode.
Let's see that face sculpt. Not too bad. If I was into Legends though, man, there's so many.
Wait, go back real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, I just noticed like his whole chest is just the cab. Yeah,
yeah, it's just kind of stuck into his chest.
Yeah.
Looks like Unique Toys in a way. Well, it's obviously, you know, I mean, it's not the same mold as Unique Toys. But. So, I don't know. I think this might be its own thing.
I'm not going to say either way.
Streak Shooter says it's an MFT original. Okay. So this looks like it's its own thing. All right, one more from them is the Ninja, Sky Ninja, or Six Ninja. Their version of Six Shot. Comes with the 2 swords and the 2 guns.
Is that an oversized KO of Iron Factory?
Is it? You tell me. You know Iron Factory better than me.
I don't know. It looks like a KO of Iron Factory, but I could be wrong. I didn't get into Iron Factory for a long time, so it might not be. But the styling just reminds me of Iron Factory.
They just put out pre-orders on this today, so I don't know if these are copies or not. But yeah, look at he's got some bell bottoms for sure. Is that how the
Yeah, that's definitely that's a KO of Iron Factory. I knew I was imagining
wow.
things. Again, they have Iron Factory has a very distinct style too. So
Yeah. So you're saying this is a KO?
yeah.
Well, then I'm going to move past it. All right, here's New Age, their version of Devastator. Very different look.
Skinny.
I don't know.
Too lanky for me.
Yeah, he's a little lanky. That's kind of what my reaction was too. But it could be the picture. It's very bright.
Yeah, I don't know, but it looked like just the legs look really long to me.
Do you remember that first picture of Toro Constructor where the light was so bright that one half of the thigh was kind of not shown in the picture? It was a very early picture.
No.
And then we got it, and it was just the light. It was the light effect that was making it look skinny. I'll try to find that picture, but
could be.
That might be what's happening here, is to just look skinny. But he does definitely look overall lanky. Still nice though.
I mean, I kind of like the plastic on New Age in general better than Magic Square, but definitely not enough to make me want this one over the other one.
And BBO3 says Skinistator. Skinistator. Skinny legs, stubby legs. Yeah, it is. It does feel a little small. They showed one bot we haven't seen.
Mr. Longname says, well, where is it? He doesn't look strong.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to tell from these early pictures, but there's
Hook?
No, that's not Hook. This is
What is that?
I always screw up their names. The one with the tracks on the bottom.
Well, there's two with the tracks.
He's got the little scooper. He's the scooping guy. Scavenger.
No, that's not Scavenger.
No.
Wait. Yeah, maybe it is.
What's the guy with the scoop? He's got a single scoop. Anyway, that's him. I think they're trying to show.
I thought that was what's it called?
Scavenger. It's Scavenger.
Okay.
I finally got a name right. You're doubting me. Anyway, I think they're just showing you his articulation. He's pretty bendy.
But he's kind of lanky too. He looks super lanky.
Yeah, it does look very skinny. You forget how small these are until you see it next to somebody's hand. It's freaking tiny. It looks nice. I almost want to buy that Magic Square because it just looks so damn G1. It's like perfect.
Yeah. It'd probably be a really fun desk spot.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's why I would get it. All right. Brand new. Finally we get to Masterpiece. So this is third party TFC Toys ST Commander Tyrant. So I guess this is from the comics. So the original one was the ST Commander, like the G.I. Joe style vehicle.
Yeah, I have him. He's cool. I like him.
So now they've got a Megatron for that.
Yeah, I never read that G.I. Joe crossover comic, so I have no idea if this is from that. It kind of looks like it just because it has like that same.
Yeah.
What's it called? Look. Yeah, the same look with the canopy and everything like that.
And what's crazy is, combines obviously the two vehicles into one. He's got that big cannon. And then he's got like a bunch of modes in the robot mode. So obviously all those cannons open up. I mean, he's got tons of weaponry on it. I assume the STC Commander also had all that, right? Like tons of weapons.
Yeah. He had like the super mode, and then he had like all these pieces you can put together to like not like a what is it? Kind of like a weapon, like a turret kind of thing.
Yeah. Extra Zero says, I can't wait for this. It's more so Diaclone than MP. Yeah, I guess, that Takara Diaclone stuff. Is he talking about this? Oh, the Diaclone pilot fits in there. That's cool. That's interesting. So this can fit in with all that, the Takara stuff that's coming out. I didn't put it in here because it doesn't really, it's not quite a Transformer. It sort of is, but not really. All right. Here's his robot mode.
Good gosh, that's bulky as shit.
Well, look how much weapons he's got. So that's one. There's another one with like a Gatling gun, sort of.
Yeah, see, I like that. I like the core. Because I like the SD Commander core bot look better too. Because whenever you do like super armor like that, where it just like clamps on the arms or the legs, the proportions just don't work.
Fits on, but not compatible with their modular designs. Yeah, that makes sense. He has one more. So he's got this Gatling gun and this arm cannon here. I mean, he's got tons of stuff. That's why he's so bulky. He's just got everything just slapped on him.
Yeah. I mean, I normally wouldn't buy something like this, but maybe just to sit next to my ST Commander.
Pure Rage says it does kind of look like Diaclone, lots of molded detail and an abundance of weapons everywhere. Yeah, there's tons of weapons.
I still haven't checked out that Takara Diaclone line. One of my local buddies, he raved about it, and he's like, "Oh, I'll go bring you one of mine." I'm like, "Oh, I kind of don't want you to bring it over because if it is cool, I don't want to go. I don't have to start collecting that too."
Oh, Extra Zero says this Megatron and Prime can swap their parts and weapons. That's cool. So you can swap stuff between STC Commander.
He's just trying to make me spend money. Get out of here, Extra Zero.
You're gonna buy it. But this is MP, right? Scale wise?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Like he can just fit in, even though he's not like it's its own thing. But
yeah. It's roughly MP scale. Yeah.
All right, TFC coming through with another. I didn't even know they were finishing this, but their Lucifer, part of their Satan combiner. These colors are wild.
I don't even remember them starting this.
Well, they've been putting them out slowly, but this is the next one. What's his name? I forgot the character's name.
Abominus?
No, that's the combiner, but I forgot this particular character.
Oh, I don't know.
But look at those colors, man. That's wild. So TFC makes slightly smaller combiners, right? Like not at the scale of Constructor, like not the modern scale.
I don't know. I haven't got one in a while. Oh, Cutthroat. There we go. Thanks, Streak Shooter. Streak Shooter's always helping us out with the names.
Cutthroat, yes. Thank you.
I was like, I always remember like other third-party company names. I think like wasn't one of them like Hagen or something like that from Unique Toys?
Yeah, I remember that. That's really cool. Look at that. Bird mode. Or dragon mode?
How is it I remember third party like Transformer names better than the G1?
when you've played with too much third party.
I know. Jeez.
All right, and there's his flight mode. That's pretty cool. Not for me.
Stylized. So
you have an
Abominus? Fourth release?
What?
Have the other ones actually come out?
Yeah, they released other stuff. Well, they're coming. They're on pre-order, I think, but they're coming. They already announced them. We showed them on the show.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I remember seeing them, but I don't remember them. Are they actually out?
I don't think they actually released yet. I think we saw early prototypes, but I don't think they actually mass released.
Yeah, like they're still on pre-order, so they're just showing a bunch of these, and
right.
Are they ever going to release any of them?
So this is interesting. It looks like maybe one of the wings comes off and goes on the other side. That's my guess. Or no?
It just looks like they're folded back to me.
Oh yeah, never mind. Maybe it's just on the back and on the front.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's his arm mode for Abominus. That's a lot of color. That's really colorful. You got almost the whole rainbow right there. All right, moving on. Would you get something like that?
I kind of like this. The same reason didn't pick up their other ones. It's probably just a little too stylized for me.
Yeah,
I want mine to be a little bit more G1-ish.
All right, next. This is a relatively new company called TMT, and that's Transformers Movie Toys, which I don't know why they chose that name because that's going to get flagged Hasbro all over the place. But their last night, another last night Prime. So here we go. So there he is next to. I think this is Studio Series. I think. It's a guess.
That's big.
You have unique toys.
I like the look, but it's hard for me to like justify buying another one. I mean, the Toy World one just came out not too long ago. Wait, I'm sure that one's good too.
Toys.
No, Unique Toys has been out forever. I had that one, but they had the Toy World one too that released not too long ago.
Oh, Orion. Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, it's hard for me to like justify. I probably need to watch a couple of reviews of the Toy World one and this one that comes out, especially for a new company. I'm not trying to jump in on a new company that I don't know how good they are, but it looks really good.
Yeah, X0 says that is SS Cliff Jumper. So this is a pretty big guy. Like, look how big that is. It comes up to his knee. So it's huge.
Yeah, but that's New Deluxe. New Deluxe is like old legend.
Here's the back. So I guess everything mounts his shield and sword all mount on his backpack. What is this thing?
His guns.
Oh, so I guess everything mounts. You can just literally put everything on his back. That's kind of cool. And here's his vehicle mode. That's pretty clean. Oh, the door opens. Wow. I think Challenger did that too, right? The door could open up.
I don't think so.
You have Challenger?
Yeah.
I would be interested if the transformation was like Challenger, which ironically wasn't too challenging. It looks good though. It's not for me, but okay. Michael Rogers says
like holes and tabs.
TFC has all their C-Cons for pre-order, so they're all up. They're just not out yet. The Terracons are just the 2 so far. Oh, okay. So they haven't put out all the Terracons yet. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I like the look of it. I don't know. This is a company we haven't heard of, so we don't know.
Something about the alt mode looks weird to me. I mean, I know this is a weird truck, and like it has like the weird scoop that goes really high up. That's why I never really liked the alt mode that they chose for last night. It just looks weird to me.
It's also extremely panely.
Yeah, but like like you said, there's a whole bunch of just like tabs and slots all along the side and everything like that. So I don't know.
Extra Zero says Challenger's door open, but there's no interior detail on him. Yeah, I don't think there's interior detail on this one either. Or is there? Oh, there is. Look, there's a steering wheel. Wow, there's a steering wheel and a seat. Yeah, I don't know. It's an unproven company, so we have no idea if it's going to be any good or not. All right, moving on. So this is not a reissue. This is the Zeta Toys version of Starscream and Thundercracker, I think. Yeah, so here's Starscream with his coronation set. I guess he comes with a coronation set.
So you're saying this is not a reissue of their Toy World one?
Toy World never put out the Seekers. They put out the Coneheads.
Well, I mean, come on, man. This is basically the same mold with different heads.
Yeah, same mold. Yeah, it's definitely the same mold. But
shit.
They've obviously changed some of the parts. But yeah, basically a slight retool of their Coneheads. It's weird timing though to put this out right when Takara is releasing their Seekers 3.0. It's a good way to get attention to do that. I don't know what this was trying to show. It says die-cast, but that's a lot of die-cast if that's all die-cast. They're saying the knees, the feet, the arms, the guns, the shoulders, and the head are all die-cast?
The crown.
Oh,
Man, I don't care. I don't care about this.
I think it looks okay, but I mean, with the Takara one coming, what's the point?
Yeah, and again, these scales, the scale that they have is all like kind of big.
Yeah, David says, pass. I didn't care for the cone hold. I had the cone heads. I bought the cone heads. I bought the set for like super cheap. I think I got them like $275 for all three. And it was too big. That was the problem. It just didn't scale with the rest. Like it was bigger than the other Seekers.
Yeah, I mean they were doing their own scale. Like their Optimus was the same deal.
Oh, they were?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's why. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm not getting this. But last up is Zeta Toys is reissuing, repainting again their Superatron into a black evil Superatron.
Yeah, it's very Nemesis Prime-ish in colors with like that teal, blue, and the red and the black. Looks pretty cool, but
yeah,
who cares?
It does look really cool. I like the red translucent and the it looks exactly like Nemesis Prime, but who's buying this?
Apparently Michael Rogers, he said, ooh, black.
But it's so I don't know. So the quality on these, I guess if you like the combined mode, that's basically it. Right? Get it for the combined mode and don't bother with the individual modes. These don't look so great.
BB03 says still waiting on the Zeta Predacons. Yeah.
Well, I thought Zetas gave that up. I don't think they're making. I think they gave up the design to somebody else, or they changed names. Right? They changed names. They have a different name now. All right, that's it for news. We went pretty quick since T's not here. Do you want to continue our Masterpiece Toy series?
Yeah. Let's keep it going.
All right. So if you haven't been with us before, each month we go through the Masterpiece Character Guide, which is on TFW. Actually, let me bring that back up. Okay. This is TFW 2005, and they have a nice guide written by Eyes Covered. So you can just search Eyes Covered. You can find this post. And he's got a list of all the Masterpiece characters and then toys that came out in the Masterpiece scale from either third party or official. Oh, yeah. So Michael Rogers says King Toys. Did King Toys replace the Zeta Predacons? I think they did. I think they sold a design.
I have no clue, but based on the people in the chat, I guess that's true.
Dr. Diecast says, anyone worried about no news on FT Spindrift? That's not true. They already announced that's coming out this month still. Supposedly, Spindrift 2.0 is going to be coming out by March.
Don't care.
What, you don't like Spindrift? What do you call it? Sea Spray?
I don't think that one looks all that great.
Oh, you have the Ex-Transbots. You're probably going to stick with that one. Right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm still a little bit salty for them releasing a 2.0. It wasn't even that long since their first one. The first one was bunk.
Well, if you have any reason to be salty, Ex-Transbots has given us plenty of reason to be salty.
Hey, they're recalling people. Who is that already talking about? Oh,
yeah.
Says Lock recall. So relieved.
They are recalling him. So that's interesting because after many posts of saying that he was not going to be recalled. So they did a post saying they're not recalling Locke and it's fine. Then like 3 weeks later, they posted and said they're recalling all of them. So basically you send it back to your retailer and then the retailer takes them all and I guess they ship them back and you get a replacement. I guess you cover the cost to ship it to your retailer and then they take care of it from there. I don't know. We'll find out.
I don't know, man. I was talking to Toy Dojo about it. I'm like, yo, how is this working out? And they're like, well, luckily because Ex-Transbots screwed them over, they just got their lock anyway, so they weren't able to ship them out before the recall anyway. Oh, that's so ridiculous.
Pink is still mad about Dune Rider. Why are you mad about Dune Rider?
I don't hate Dune Rider. I just think you and T are like, this figure is awesome. I'm like, bro, you have a hole in his chest when you use his articulation.
Yeah. Okay, I remember that conversation. Extra Zero says I have the XTB, but plan on getting Spindrift 2.0. I'll keep the XTB G2 Sea Spray. I do like the Ex-Transbots. I think they did a really nice job. It's going to be hard to beat.
Yeah, I mean, I also just don't like the overly like chubby design of Spindrift 2.0. I think it's a little too hefty.
Your body shaming Sea Spray?
Hey man, you body shamed that KO blaster, whatever.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay. We left off last time on Optimus Prime. We skipped because on all three of our channels we've done a bunch of comparisons, so we didn't want to really spend any time on that. But basically, we said Pake and I, our current Optimus is TO1, and I think T-Man said MP44.
Yeah.
We covered Prowl under Smokescreen, or I guess under Blue Streak.
Blue Streak, yeah. I think we're at Sideswipe.
Yeah, we're at Sideswipe. So there's only two options. Well, I guess three if you count the plus version. We have MP12 original, which is released way back when, and then the MP12 Plus, which that's what I have, and the Bad Cube, which I've never handled, so I can't even speak about this. Can you talk to this?
I actually never did. I actually was very interested in the steamroll, but I just didn't want to pay the price. People seem to really love him, and I think he's shot up in price a lot. I'd really like to check him out in person, but not on my own dime. But
All right, so I feel the same way. I want to check him out, but I'm not ready to commit to buying him. Somebody has him. You want to send him my way? I don't mind. Oh, T-Man, wait, what the heck? Why is he in the audience?
T-Man is kind of crappy. I heard the transformation isn't awesome, but I kind of expect that from most Bad Cube stuff.
But I don't understand. Why is he in the audience and not here? Unless I
he
didn't
wanted to join at the end, and he had more fun trolling us than actually.
Maybe. I mean, it looks good. I mean, it's cool that the doors, like almost like Sunstreaker, they open. I mean, that's neat.
Headlights work.
How's the head sculpt? I really don't know.
I remember I didn't really like the head sculpt and like the platform.
Oh, there you go.
Chest of his upper torso. I didn't like all that detail.
Right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew, what is with that frowning face?
Yeah, I don't love the face, but people seem to love the mold overall. I guess it's got some good articulation. Guess all right. So
yeah, we're not educated enough. But T-Man said I guess he prefers the Lambo or the official one.
Yeah. I got the plus version, so it's basically the same, just repainted. Do they have even a picture of it? I guess I don't even have a picture of it. Where is this picture? No picture. Yeah, the plus version, basically, they made the glass like blue, and then they repainted it so that the legs are all one color versus the breakup of color. So I'm sticking with MP12 Plus. I think you're probably sticking with the original.
Yeah.
All right. We'll do one more. Skyfire is next, or Jetfire, if you want to call them, whichever one. So way back when, one of the first third-party Jetfires, we had Zeta Toys, Kronos. Did you handle him?
Yeah, I reviewed him. I remember they were talking about like, this is a awesome figure. It's like you're getting a $300 figure for like $180 or something like that. I remember it was something, or maybe 150 or 160 bucks, and they were like, yeah, this is great. It has all this like die cast. And then I remember reviewing it, and I was like, it's it's super basic, and if they didn't like talk it up so much, I think it would be okay.
The QC?
Yeah, like the QC was really bad. The ankles were like breaking. I remember there was like a the way that it moved, it had like almost like a series of circles, and then like you would like move it back and forward, and people would break it. Or it would grind away at it. So like the transformation was awful. The paint was terrible. Like if they had not like overshot it, they were like, this is going to be a $300 figure for like 150 bucks. I think for 150 bucks based on the size and everything like that, it was an okay figure.
Yeah.
But they were like, I think they were talking about how this is like from the fans, by the fans. So you're getting it cheap and stuff like that. But no, it did not feel like a $300 figure at all.
Yeah, so that was one of the early, like back in the day when third party was really quite expensive. And so a figure like that now, I mean, it doesn't measure up to the current level, right? The current quality. So then after that, Fans Toys Phoenix came out, which I think, is the definitive Jetfire at this point.
I mean, out of the two options, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Well, and then they made the X version, which was really, they painted it up, and it's really nice. But this is my favorite figure, my favorite character, and my favorite figure of Fans Toys. But I'm biased. I like.
I mean, I like myself some Skyfire, but that's why I hold it to a higher degree. Like, I still remember, like, why does this shit not have waist swivel? Like, they have it. They clearly had designed it some way to have it.
Yeah.
And you had to, like, basically disassemble the legs to do it. It was weird.
He didn't really have it. I mean, you had to, like, pull the legs out of their slot.
Well, but the thing is, like, if you did that, it had a rotational joint in there that would otherwise never have been used. So clearly at some point they tried to put it in, and then they were like, we can't get this to work. So
that's really it for MP Skyfires. Somebody mentioned the XT Sky Crusher, but that was Legends, right?
I mean, you probably have better luck with the Hasbro Skyfire in terms of size.
Yeah, so I was going to mention that too. So the only other one that is not MP, but it could fit in, is the Siege Jetfire, which I did a comparison, and it's pretty good. I mean, it fits in if you wanted it to. It's a little small, but it could fit in. All right, last one.
All right.
So we have the Sunstreakers. The first one that came out was the Bad Cube Sun Surge. I never owned this, so you're going to have to speak to it.
I think I still have it. I liked it. There were some problem areas, but overall, I thought it was a very solid figure. If we didn't get another Sunstreaker, I think everybody would be happy. And then we got like the official one, and I was just like, wow, this is really interesting. Even though it does have a real big backpack, I remember it was like the first Carbot since they moved to the more tuned design that I was like, oh, this is really impressive. It impressed me more than like the previous like 10 figures, I think.
It looks like it's got some really nice articulation. That's a lot of accessories too.
Oh yeah, chip. Yeah, I think I still have mine. I'm pretty sure. I think I was going to try to sell it, but I don't think
T-Man says Sovereign is better than Phoenix. I agree with that. I still think that Phoenix is the best Skyfire I've handled personally.
Well, yeah, but again, there's not really. We have
there's not a lot of competition
here. But you said your favorite character and favorite Fans Toys figure? Nah.
I might have. Maybe I misspoke because there's a lot of other good ones, like Thomas, it's like Quietus. Extra Zeus, a lot of people use the Commander class as a stand-in. I'm surprised it hasn't got the open and play treatment yet. Yeah, you know what? People use it. It's fine. I mean, it can stand in. All right, so that was the first one.
The Omnigonics. Oh,
then so I bought this, and I can tell you my experience with it. It had a ton of QC problems. The legs would fall apart. The chest and the head were kind of bobbly. The arms were kind of loose. Then we had just loose joints kind of all over. I liked the alt mode, but the wheels fell off. It literally fell off of the figure as you rolled it. I don't know if you remember that. It was on a screw, and so as you roll the wheels, the screw would come unscrewed, and then the wheel would fall off.
I remember this one very distinctly because I feel like I single-handedly like destroyed this company.
I think every reviewer, it was almost.
I remember I was like the first one to review it, and I told Eddie, I was like, this figure is awful. Like, super bad, to the point where Eddie had to post, hey, we got this in, and this figure is not something we feel good selling.
Yeah.
And we said that they would reduced the price to like $60 or something like that. And then like every other retailer followed suit with Toy Dojo because I was like, dude, this figure is fucking awesome.
Crapagonics. Deluxe calls it Crapagonics.
It was so bad.
So I put out a fixed video for it on how to like.
There's no fix for this figure.
It was tough. I mean, it had a lot of problems. I like the look of it, but then just
I don't
many problems. Okay, and then Takara put out their MP39, which of course, at least for me, is the best available currently.
Yeah, I love the fact that it can transform into like the
here's the images.
Traditional rainbow, and then transform it into the cartoon, kind of souped up with the thrusters and everything.
Oh, the vehicle? Yeah, that was a really neat little trick. These images don't look great, but it's actually really nice car mode.
Yeah.
Right? It looks kind of wonky.
I was thinking that same thing. I was like, ugh.
That's a really ugly car mode. In person, it looks nice. I don't know.
I think it's all washed out. Like you said before, like these are clearly like not scans. There's some photo of it.
Well, it's out of a magazine, so it's the page is curved, but it really had a nice alt mode. I don't think anyone's gonna beat this or try to beat it since this is out. It's my guess, anyway. Is this the one you picked? You're going with this one?
Oh yeah, it's not even close.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I assume T-Man would also pick this, but he's not here.
T-Man picks official MP like 99% of the time.
Yeah. But that's a case where they clearly destroyed their competition. All right. I think that's it for today. We'll be back again next month with more news. Hopefully with T-Man next time.
Oh, yeah. Early shout out to T-Man. It's his birthday week.
Yes, he's turning 50, so congratulate him on that.
Is he really T-Man? That's messed up. I'm like, no, he's not. I was like, wait, is he? I was like,
the
no.
Big 5-0.
Yeah, so we have a group chat in Facebook Messenger, and these guys just the other day were talking about. I come back and I see like this long set of messages talking about how my back hurts, how I can't lift stuff. He was like, I don't exercise enough now, so my back. I was like, what the F is going on in this chat? So I changed it from TF News chat to geriatric news chat because that's what it felt like.
Hey man, we got our old man pains. We got to live with it. Yeah, anyway, happy birthday, like, man.
12 years older than me. You guys are not that much older than me. It makes me sad. You guys talk about like your diet and like ulcers and not being able to eat certain foods. I'm like,
I haven't had a drink for like a month.
T-Man's like, I can't eat red meat that much and stuff like a fried chicken that much anymore. Oh, it kills me. I'm like, and you guys, these guys, hey, just give you some Axbox says clean up your floor. This is way cleaner than it was about 1 hour ago. So get off my back. All this stuff over here is for that stuff I was saying I was going to do a live stream reverse auction kind of thing.
Oh yeah, when are you doing that? Come on.
I haven't done anything. Oh man, February was just killer for me. My wife's birthday, my birthday, Valentine's Day, and then work has been destroying me. So
wait, when was your birthday?
The 15th of February.
Oh yes, that's right. We did actually remember that. Well, T-Man is tomorrow.
See, this is another thing. These guys are so old; they don't even remember. Literally, like not even a month ago.
Yes, I definitely don't remember. But T-Man's is tomorrow, so say hi, say happy birthday to him tomorrow.
Yeah, you guys aren't going to be. You're not going to be on live on Thursday nights. What's it called, right?
Yeah, I think he's skipping
figure action, right? You say he's skipping figure action.
I think he's skipping figure action.
Boo. Boo.
Yeah, T is also reacting to this crazy screen name. Also, I swallow an entire goat once a week, and I'm good. Okay. All right. Well, thanks for joining us, everyone. Oh, hey, what's up, Winston? We'll be back again next month. Thank you, Mr. Pig for Life.
Thanks for having me again, TM.
I will have the Ex-Transbots trailer this week, so that's coming up. You have anything big coming up you want to advertise out there?
Unicron. That's probably the big one.
Oh, HasLab. Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably. But Toy Dojo told me one guy that picked it up locally had to spend 20 minutes getting it out of the box to fit it inside of the guy's car.
What?
Because it's so big. It's like 30 inches by 30 inches. It's not going to fit into like a trunk. So if you have a small car, he had to like unbox it and then to get it into his car.
Like you can't put it in the back seat?
30 inches is pretty. I mean, I don't know what he had. Maybe he had a.
Oh yeah, if he had like a compact car, it might not fit.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine. Probably won't, I doubt it would fit in my Tesla.
That's pretty funny.
Just getting into the door, 30 inches by 30. That's big, man. That's huge.
Wait, so you bought it from Toy Dojo and not from HasLab?
Yeah.
So don't you have to pay like a premium because then they have to ship it and then ship it again, right? They're shipping it twice.
No, he got it from a distributor, obviously.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I'm looking forward to that. I'll watch your review.
Yeah. So yeah, that'll be exciting. I'll have to clean up my floor just for that, just because that's probably where I'll have to film it.
HasLab KO? No, there's not going to be any KO.
I don't know. I bet you there's going to be a KO. You don't think there's going to be a KO? I
still like this guy. I still think they did a good job with that studio cell.
I'd be happy with an oversized KO of that studio cell.
Yeah. T-Man says thank you early for the birthday, I assume. You're welcome, T. We'll miss you this week, but see you guys next month.
Have a good one, all.
Later.